Every company says their new product is a game changer. Honestly, I tune most of that out now. I've watched enough product launches to know the formula. Bigger battery, more AI, better performance, revolutionary this, industry-leading that. 5 minutes later, you've forgotten half of it. That's pretty much where I was with the TerraMow X AWD. I wasn't looking for the next big thing in lawn mowing. I mean, it's a lawnmower. How exciting can it really be? Then I started digging into it and found myself getting hung up on something that sounds ridiculously boring. The way it turns, or more accurately, the way it doesn't. And I know that sounds like the least interesting feature possible. Trust me, I thought the same thing. But the more I thought about it, the more it started making sense. Every robot mower does the same dance. Drive, turn, turn. Repeat that process thousands of times. Nobody questions it because that's just how robot mowers work. But then TerraMow comes along and basically says, why are we doing that? And honestly, fair question. Their Shuttle Drive system lets the mower work in both directions, so instead of constantly spinning around at the end of every pass, it just keeps mowing. The weird part is that this doesn't feel like some futuristic breakthrough. It feels like somebody finally noticed something everybody else accepted. Those are usually my favorite kinds of innovations, not the flashy ones, the ones that make you feel slightly stupid for not thinking of them first. And judging by the comments, a lot of people had that exact reaction. Not "this changes everything," more like, "Huh, that's actually clever," which for me is a much stronger compliment. The mower itself is kind of ridiculous too. In a good way, it looks less like lawn equipment and more like something designed to crawl over a hiking trail. AWD. Suspension, torque distribution, Ackerman steering. At one point, I genuinely forgot I was reading about a robot mower. And look, some of that could absolutely be marketing. Let's be honest. Every company wants their product to sound tougher than it really is. But I also know a lot of robot mower promo videos conveniently avoid showing the parts of people's yards that are actually annoying. The steep section, the muddy section, the area under trees, the random bump that launches your lawn chair every summer. That's the stuff that matters, not the perfectly flat lawn from the product photos. That's why the AWD setup caught my attention more than the cutting specs at first. If a mower can't get around the yard properly, the rest almost doesn't matter. The navigation side might be even more important. Because GPS is fantastic, until it suddenly decides not to be. If you've ever used GPS around trees, buildings, or areas with weak coverage, you already know where this is going. Some days it's perfect. Other days it's acting like it has no idea where it is. TerraMow seems to know that too. That's why they packed this thing with 6 cameras, and honestly, I think the camera system might end up being more important than the company itself realizes. Everybody loves talking about power. Nobody gets excited about reliability, until reliability is the thing that's missing. A mower that works consistently is worth way more to me than one that has amazing specs on paper but constantly gets confused in the real world. Now, obviously, all of this fancy technology means absolutely nothing if the mower can't actually mow. That's still the whole point. Thankfully, the hardware looks serious. 900 watts of cutting power, 20-inch deck, floating deck, multiple blade options. The funny thing is, I wasn't worried about the cutting performance. The entire time I was reading about the X AWD, I kept thinking about movement and navigation. The cutting system almost felt like TerraMow saying, "Don't worry, we remembered the grass part too." Then I saw the coverage numbers, up to 2.7 acres. And that's where I realized I'm probably not even the target customer, because 2.7 acres isn't really a lawn anymore. That's a responsibility. That's the kind of property where mowing becomes part of your weekly schedule, whether you like it or not. The Module X thing surprised me too. I genuinely didn't expect to see open source communication protocols mentioned anywhere near a lawnmower. That's not normal. Most lawn equipment gets sold and basically stays the same until you replace it. TerraMow seems to be thinking much longer term than that. Now, does that mean they've nailed everything? No, not even close. I've already seen people asking for adjustable height reel blades. Others are comparing it to Limo and saying suction lift is still an area that could be improved, and honestly, those criticisms seem fair. But here's the thing, nobody spends time debating details on products they don't care about. People only pick things apart when they think the product is worth paying attention to in the first place. And I think that's exactly what's happening here. Personally, I don't think the most interesting thing about the TerraMow X AWD is the AWD system, or the cameras, or even the turn-free mowing. I think it's the fact that TerraMow seems willing to question assumptions that everybody else has been treating as normal. That's harder than adding another sensor or a bigger battery. Whether this ends up being the king of robot lawnmowers, I have no idea. But I do think it's one of the first robot mowers in a while that made me stop scrolling and actually pay attention. And that's probably worth something by itself.